Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
Welcome you back here into the Mackey Motors postgame show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Couldn't have it better, picking up a 49-37 victory here tonight against Glidden Ralston. Joining us right now, Brynn from Couldn't Have It Better. And Brynn, congratulations. A nice win for you and the girls tonight. Good start for this ball club, getting out 6-0. How did that early start kind of help this team here tonight?
I think for us, we really need that momentum in the beginning because our second quarter is usually where we struggle, but I thought that momentum in the first quarter and keeping that lead throughout really helped us excel in that second quarter more than we normally do.
A lot of times you have to provide a lot of the offense. So tonight you had McAlister helped out in the second half. I thought Lydia Hoffbauer hit some big shots for you early. Megan Gray had some important threes for you tonight. So talk about how everybody kind of got involved offensively tonight.
Coming in tonight, I think we knew that they were going to try and take away me and then get Brynn in foul trouble because she's our biggest asset down low. So I think they did a really good job of stepping up and flashing to those open gaps and taking shots that they should start taking more, but they really knocked them down when we needed them. They did a great job.
It looked like you kind of picked and choose when you got aggressive trying to score yourself tonight. It seemed like every time Glidden Ralston would make a run, you would try to find some shots and kind of get your team back in control of the game. What were you looking for offensively from yourself here tonight?
I think I knew that they were going to put a lot of heavy pressure on me, so I tried to make that shot open for me and create my own shot tonight because they were going to be heavy out on the arc on me, but all those gaps that they had because they had offside defense to try and cover me and really attacking those gaps and making them collapse and then kicking it out and finding those open girls.
3 games already coming out of the break. How are you feeling right now? Has it been a long week with 3 games right out of the holiday break?
First 2 games I was exhausted that day, but I thought we did a really good job as a team coming together and ready to play in 2022, so it was a good start to our year.
Absolutely. I tell you what, congratulations. Appreciate you joining us here tonight. You were named our Motor and Player of the Game tonight as well.
Thank
you. You bet. Brynn joining us. We're going to get head coach Kaitlyn McAlister joining us now on the headphones, and we'll get Coach McAlister over here. Coach, congratulations. I mentioned it a couple of times tonight during the broadcast. I really thought the way you guys ran your 2-3 zone here tonight really gave them trouble. They were eventually able to kind of get the ball inside and into Paige in the lane, but then you guys adjusted to that. How did you feel like the defense worked and what was strong about it?
I think that's the big thing. We were flexible. At first we were trying to take away some, like Paige and Jansen girl away from the 3-point line. As soon as that started happening, they brought Paige in. We did a good job of adjusting, bringing our top girls down to take that away. So they were able to put more pressure on her, and it's a lot harder to score when you're going against 2 or 3 girls compared to by themselves.
Brynn mentioned here that you guys knew they were going to try to get Brynn in foul trouble. They did a little bit tonight, but talk about maybe how she's maturing and playing a little smarter ball when she's gotten some fouls on her.
Yeah, I was just going to say she's definitely maturing. So she had a couple games where she didn't get to play much, and I think I sat down next to her and I'm like, what happens when you're not in the game? We give up rebounds that you would have gotten, and I think she had quite a few again tonight, and so she knows that her place is she has to be in there and overpower on the rebounds because she's hard to box out, she's hard to take advantage of, and so she knows how important it is to stay in that game and be smart. So I think she's just realizing what are fouls and what aren't fouls and things like that.
Brynn finished up with 19 tonight, but I thought you got some good offensive production from other players. McAlister had a nice game. I thought Lydia Hoffbauer took some really good shots, especially aggressive early. Same with Megan Gray, knocked down a couple of threes for you. What did you see on growth of your offense here tonight?
I think a lot of teams look at us and say, who's going to score besides Brynn? And so we've been trying to show them that there's a whole bunch of them that are threats, but they have to be willing to shoot. And so, like Lydia, I've had that conversation with her. I'm like, if you're open, you're a good shooter, you need to take that shot. Same with Megan. But I think we were just smarter on shot selection. We weren't forcing things, so those shots were going in. And so I think they were just more willing to step up because they knew that Brynn was going to have a lot of pressure. They did that against Boyer Valley. Same thing. They realized they were pressuring Brynn, so other people had to step up. So I think it's good for the younger girls to see that they really need to take over when Brynn's getting pressured.
Woodward Granger now for you guys on Monday night. You get a little bit of a time off here, a couple of days after 3 games already this week. What are you looking at with them? Have you had a chance to look at them at all?
We were supposed to play them last year. I haven't really looked at them a lot. I was really focused on, we have 2 big conference games that I wanted to really take care of this week. But they're going to be a competitive non-conference game again, and then we turn around and start right back to the top of Peyton Sheridan. So it's really nice having 3 days break just because the girls had 3 really hard-fought games this week, and after the ACGC, that Boyer Valley game, they were a little sore, so it'll be nice to kind of have that break and get some shots up and work on some of the things that we need to.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win here tonight.
Thank you. It was a good
Enjoy
win.
the weekend and best of luck coming up Monday.
Thanks.
You bet. Kaitlyn McAlister again with the Coon Rapids Bears.